Hello, my name is Sarah Lawler, and I graduated in December of 2010 with a degree in the Bachelor of Science and in Education. And I currently work at Muskego High School in Muskego, Wisconsin. Muskego, Wisconsin.
Excellent. Well, welcome to homecoming, Sarah. I'm glad that you agreed to have take a few minutes to help us here in the First Year Studies program. So, Sarah, if you look back at your experience here at Marian University, what knowledge, skills, and abilities did you gain to help you be successful in your career?
I think the first one would have to be flexibility. Being in the classroom, I have to be able to be flexible for what students bring to the classroom, and things change. You might have to, things come up, you have a fire drill, you have to be able to be ready and have things prepared when your plans change. And then I also think problem solving. Being a new graduate, having to get into a new school and not knowing all the answers and being able to find those answers and decide who I need to talk to and just search out people to get the answers that I need to best serve my students and the staff.
Wonderful. Well, looking back at your experience here at Marian University, do you want to talk with us a little bit about what experiences and courses really influenced you in building those skills for you to be successful?
The first class I definitely think was had the most influence on me was my student teaching. It was at the very end, but it taught me a lot about having a really good example and being able to be flexible and seeing what other teachers do and what resources are available to me in different schools. And I think having being in the high school and in the middle school really helped me out too, because it kind of helped me decide what I wanted to do, if I wanted to be in high school, if I wanted to be in the middle school. And then also being involved at MSEA was a really big part of my success. Being able to talk to upperclassmen about what classes to take and what professors to take, and also being involved in Student Senate was also a really good thing for me. I had to plan a banquet, and that taught me a lot about organization and just management skills. So bringing that to the classroom, and then also activities outside of the classroom.
So in case people might not know, Sarah, what is MSEA?
MSEA is the Marian Student Education Association, and I was a member when I first started, and then I was the president, and I served on the executive board. And not only is it just at Marian, but it's also throughout the state. We connected with schools from Eau Claire to Green Bay to schools in Kenosha. So it was a really good way to network with people and make those connections outside of just the Fond du Lac community.
Wonderful. Well, our last question for you, Sarah, is if you could give advice to first-year students on how to make the most of being a student in the School of Education, what advice would you give them?
I would definitely say get involved. Get involved in MSEA, get involved in Student WIA. And the other thing I would say is don't just do the bare minimum. If you have a class project, go above and beyond, because that little extra effort will help you in your field and help you discover something you never knew before. Or when you go do your student teaching, you have already done that in the classroom. So don't just do the bare minimum just to get by to get your grade, but go above and beyond, because in the end it will benefit you.
Wonderful, Sarah. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your homecoming weekend, and we so appreciate hearing from you. So thank you.